The amount of caffeine in coffee can vary depending on the type of coffee, the brewing method, and the serving size. It's important to note that some factors can affect the caffeine content in coffee, such as the type of coffee bean used, the roast level, and the brewing method. Firstly, the type of coffee bean used can impact caffeine content. For example, Robusta coffee beans have more caffeine than Arabica coffee beans. The roast level can also affect caffeine content. Contrary to popular belief, darker roasts don't necessarily have more caffeine than lighter roasts. In fact, the roasting process can break down caffeine molecules, so a darker roast may actually have slightly less caffeine than a lighter roast.
Wow!
The brewing method also plays a role in caffeine content. Drip coffee typically has more caffeine than espresso per serving, but a single shot of espresso contains less caffeine than a typical 8-ounce cup of drip coffee. This is because espresso is made by forcing hot water through finely ground coffee beans under high pressure, which extracts more caffeine in a shorter amount of time. However, espresso is typically consumed in smaller servings than drip coffee, so the total amount of caffeine per serving may be less. Here are some general guidelines for caffeine content in different types of coffee. Drip coffee, 95 mg per 8-ounce cup. Espresso, 47 to 64 mg per 1-ounce shot. Decaf coffee, 2 to 5 mg per 8-ounce cup. Instant coffee, 30 to 90 mg per 8-ounce cup. Obviously, the serving size matters too. A standard serving of coffee is typically considered to be 8 ounces, but many coffee shops and cafes serve larger sizes such as 12 or 16 ounces. This means that a single cup of coffee can contain much more caffeine than you might expect if you're not careful with your serving size. Overall, the caffeine content in coffee can vary quite a bit depending on many factors, but on average, an 8-ounce cup of brewed coffee contains between 70 and 140 milligrams of caffeine. I hope you learned a thing or two. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another boring video about coffee. Also have a look in the description for the best AutoSeal travel mug and other useful links.